Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here again to regale you with another video. Yes, indeed. And I must apologize for my absence last week. I'm still going through a bit of a weird cold. At least I still hope it's a cold. But it got me last week, and I'm still feeling the sore throat and the stuffy nose and the cough and the feeling like shit, so, that's not bueno. So if I start coughing or sniffling, I apologize. Or running even short of breath. It's, this bug I caught. But I wanted to regale you with a small pickup video, you see. I was able to pick up some random stuff. Still haven't been able to cross the border to go and pick up stuff at the Walmarts or the Targets or the Five Belows, even though I really want to. But I was able to get some stuff before I got sick, but then I couldn't record because I was sick. Yes, indeed. Not fun. 0 stars. Would not recommend. Yes, indeed. So, before I start getting a really bad case of the runny nose, let's get started. And the first thing I bought was this little number. Yes, indeed. I thought it was just a hanging Grim Reaper. Yes, indeed, because I want to do a spooky theme. I already bought that pink Reaper thing, but this one is a little bit more spooky. I thought it was a Reaper, but it says here it's a spider victim. And what it actually is that it's a spider web, and this guy's supposed to be, like, stuck in it. But, doesn't look like that. It looks like a Grim Reaper. But I still thought it was pretty cool. Opening it up, it does look very cool. So that will look very well on my display. Also picked up this thing. It's a costume from Target for a skeleton. Unfortunately, this costume is a little bigger for the skeletons that I have. And it's too small for moi. But it's still a cool costume if I can get a bigger skeleton and dress it up, maybe for a Halloween haunt one year. But it came with this really cool flint replica, and I quite enjoyed always coming across these kind of guns. So, at least it was worth it because of that. What else I got? I've got some plushies I left here. So, first one I got is this little number. A little bat. Yes, indeed. I think I only have one other plushy bat, but I like this one. It's like a brownish, purplish color. But you can never go wrong getting bats. A bat. I'm a bat man. Yeah, so really, really cute. I think the other bat I have is one of those Thai meaty babies with the big old eyes. I think that's what I got. Then I picked up this Slimer. Surprisingly, I don't have any Ghostbusters Slimers. I do have the OG Slimer toy from back in the day, but this one is a plushie Slimer. I don't have a plushie. I do have a small plushie for Stay Puft. Ugh, stupid illness. But yes, I didn't have a Slimer plushie. And this one I think might have been from a loot box because I can't remember the name of the company for the life of me, but I have a Godzilla and a King Kong of this company. So this might have been a prize from a loot box thing, because that company did provide for a while a lot of loot box prizes. I also picked up this one, this little Slimer, and this is a Funko Slimer. So yes, this one's a little bit more cartoony, but this one, oddly enough, reacts to glows in black light, so I thought that was pretty cool. The other one doesn't, the other one's color is too dull, but this one glows in black light, so I thought that was pretty cool, but it was like, Wah! So that was pretty awesome too, I thought. Also, I don't know why I put things so far away from me. I picked up this. I thought it was a mask, but it is a mask, but for a sleeping mask. So you put this and you're supposed to not see anything. It's good, but it's also kind of dangerous, because if you get up at night and you forgot you have this thing on, well, you're going to stub your toe and it's going to be not fun. But, yeah, I was like, yeah, well, maybe it'll help me sleep and not have to take that sleep medicine to get myself to sleep, because, it's insomnia and shit. What else did I get? And I went and picked up this gray tool, not Tool, like the name of the band or a hammer, which is a tool. This is Tulle, Tulle, Tool. And I bought this because I saw on YouTube that someone did a hologram projection using this fabric, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So I'm hoping that maybe I can do, if this works, I can project, because I have a projector, I can project the movies and they'll look like holograms. So if I can get this to work, this will be pretty cool. So hopefully I will. I hope I will. And I picked up this box of clown noses. It has 3 clown noses. And you can never go wrong with clown noses. Yes, big shout out to Jim. And yes, can't ever go wrong with clown noses. I already have one that I bought and one that I've had for a while. But, it's always good to have replacement clown noses. Also picked up this one. This little sign that says broom parking. And this one will go into my witches theme. Oh, my eyes is falling down. What's going on with my eye? My witch themed haunted display. Isn't it? I actually do have a couple of witch brooms, so I'll hang this up and I'll put the brooms next to them. So that will look pretty cool. And I picked this other sign that says Hocus Pocus. It's all just a bunch of hocus pocus, said someone in a movie that I like. And again, this will go well with my witch theme haunt display. And that'll be a lot of fun. And the last thing I picked up, actually no, the next to last thing I picked up is this costume thing. Came with a hat. Makes me feel like that Johnny Depp character, that character that Johnny Depp played, whose name I can't now remember. Jesus Christ, the Fear and Loathing guy with the cigarette. He was a famous reporter. I'll put the name there, so I'm not remembering. But it came also with these glasses, and came with this Moni chain and Moni ring. So it's basically one of those money kind of costumes that I thought was ridiculously dumb. And yes, but I liked it because you just have to buy a t-shirt and I'll be like, yo, and the like. Yes, indeed. And the last thing I bought, I have to share with you. I got this at Walmart Mexico. And usually Trick or Treat Studio masks I've seen go for anywhere upwards to $60. Apparently, what is wrong with my eyes? And that's a bit too expensive for my humble, limited budget, you see. And usually Walmart does get latex masks, but they are not particularly, they are licensed, but not any well-known brand, let's say. But this year, they did have a couple of Trick or Treat Studios masks. They had a Michael Myers, which I wanted to get, but I didn't have the money. They had a Vecna from Stranger Things mask, which I also thought looked pretty cool, but again, didn't have the money. They all had a nun one, which is a half mask with the cloak thing and the habit. That also looked pretty cool. Wish I would have gotten it. But the one I actually did go ahead and get was the Trick or Treat Studios Terrifier mask. There's the label here, Trick or Treat Studios. The Terrifier. Jesus Christ, this, whatever I got. There's the label, Trick or Treat Studios. And it's their first Art the Clown released mask. As you know, if you follow my channel, DUI Macabro actually made the Art the Clown mask for the spooky shed a while back, and the movie room, and that was just made with paper mache and foam clay and everything. And so we already have an Art the Clown all set up for Halloween, but this one it was $20. So $20 compared to the regular $60. Well, yes, I was gonna buy it. And some people do say that the face doesn't quite look like art, but this is the first release of the Terrifier mask by Trick or Treat Studios. And it's very well, the face looks kind of, especially the eyes look kind of weird. But you can solve that by putting the flower glasses that I got from Dollar Tree last year. But I like the design of the teeth. I like the look of the teeth. They look friggin' dirty. And it's sculpted to look like he has his little mask thing and a little string that connects the hat. So the sculpt is pretty good, and it does look like Art the Clown. I have it on my little base here. This is a Dollar Tree napkin holder and a foam hand, which is covered by grocery bag, so the foam doesn't react with the latex. But yes, I liked it. I thought this was the coolest one. This is the one that I thought would sell out first. Although that Vecna and Michael Myers looked really cool too, and the Nun did cool too. But for $20, this is the one that I went with, and I kind of like it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, what I'll do is I will put those Dollar Tree flower masks, those Dollar Tree flower glasses, to cover up the eyes that I'm not a big fan of, and it'll look really cool. But yes, I now have my one and only Trick or Treat Studios mask from Terrifier, and that made me quite happy. Quite pleased, wouldn't you say, Art? Yes, delightful. Get out of here. And that was my small spooky season haul. I do hope to be able to cross the border sooner rather than later and actually go and pick up. I'm so sick, I'm falling apart. God damn it. Where was I? Yes, I hope to cross the border and hit a Walmart and a Target, maybe even a Five Below if I can, and find the stuff that they have there. So stay tuned for an eventual future pickup video. Yes, indeed. Fun. Yes, indeed. If they let me cross the border the way I feel, I'd probably have some sort of really highly contagious disease, and I don't want to be quarantined and miss out on spooky season. But yeah, this thing has really kicked my ass for the last week. But anyway, what was your favorite article of the haul? What did you like? What did you hate? Let us know in the comments down below, and pray for your very old friend and pal, Professor Macabro, so he can put together the will to live and get through this thing that's kicking my ass. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro, sick Professor Macabro, sick Cabro, if you will, thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.